Memphis Grizzlies. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. So Memphis will get the first possession. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Bane. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
The Suns making a change here. Booker looking around. Out left to the wing. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Morant with it. And it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6.
Suns foul.
Bane.
Torrey Craig.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Pass to Adams. Morant with it. Outside, Jackson. Adams' shot is off. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year. And then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And Durant sends it back.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Suns foul.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Phoenix timeout.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
T-shirt time, everyone.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ayton in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Paul with the steal. And finished off by Craig.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
Brooks outside. Kick out to Adams. 6 to shoot. Back to Brooks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Durant in the corner. Ayton in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. The layup missed.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
To the left side wing. A wide open look here for Craig. That 3 off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pass to Craig. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Craig. Adams, some nice D.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Craig. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. That one goes in.
Assist goes to.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Booker. Pass to Craig. Booker outside. Ayton wide open. And that one goes long.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's KD.
This is Adams calling card, making his present felt defensively.
Your Suns, 10.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Morant. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. A nice shot by Booker.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Adams outside. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
In terms of entertainment factor,
At the line for the
can any
Grizzlies,
current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Jackson. Out to Morant. It's deflected. Pass to Durant. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Jackson. And taken away by Paul. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. To stop the run. Out to Brooks. Rebound by the Suns. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Banked in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Here's Morant. And they call an illegal screen here.
Steven Adams. First personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 12. Durant in the corner.
The first half, 2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Pass to Craig. Jacks up a three. Outside for KD. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Craig. It's Durant on the wing. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now Jackson. Trying to get something going. No good on the layup. Now here's Craig. He has 5. Kicks it out to Paul. Morant with the steal. And here we go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Fires the 3. Craig can't get it to go. And so it's Bean with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Here's Ayton. 7 points in the game. And here is Craig.
Memphis foul. Desmond Bane.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson trying to break free.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Your Suns.
And so it's Phoenix
26.
ahead by 9.
The Grizzlies 17. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now Paul. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Brooks up on top. Finished off the break. Brooks has got 6 points.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
In the corner, it's Payne. Inside. Grant. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
Right side Payne. Lock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
And Craig has it in the corner. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Payne. Here's Brooks. Defended by Booker. To the inside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Ayton in the corner. Booker outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 11.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
First team foul.
Left side, Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Morant, right side.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Suns leading by 10. And Craig has it in the corner. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 6 to shoot. Ayton in the corner. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here lately.
2 minutes.
Out to Brooks. Back to Adams. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Bane trying to free himself up.
Jackson Jr.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Ayton. Now Kevin Durant. Brooks covering. KD draws the double. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
1:15 left to play here in the third. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Morant outside. The second effort. Jackson misses. And Phoenix has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix leading by 10. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Adams in the corner. Back to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Some solid defense there from KD. And so it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been
25.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Jackson down low. The second effort. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Morant.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane looking around. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Suns leading by 10. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Adams brings the double team. To the middle. Here's Paul. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Jackson
Jr.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Dylan Brooks.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ball outside. Here's KD. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Now here's Morant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, fans.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Craig.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Here's Adams. That shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Durant deciding where to go with it. Inside. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Durant drawing the double team. Stolen by Brooks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ja Morant.
That one's on Morant.
Third team
And we
foul.
talk about the playmaking ability of
At the line for your
CP3.
Suns.
Third all-time in career assists.
Paul.
Second all-time in career assist
Taking 2
percentage.
shots.
And he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Morant surveying the D. Clock is at 3.
Ja Morant.
Lays it up off the glass.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Stolen by Brooks. For the 3. And they recover it. He's good with the little jumper in close.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Steven Adams.
Adams' shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Ayton. Over Adams. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Suns lead by 10.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Jaren Jackson.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Paul. And the layup falls.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And it's Morant missing. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and Dave. You live on 2K. Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now here's Curry. Into the lane. Here's Looney. Lays it up and banks it in. Looney's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Ayton. And another shot. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Back to Thompson. Rebound by the Suns. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Who's ready
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Dance team, everyone. Get loud for them once again.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here is Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Look, you gotta appreciate the cleverness of Paul. Skilled at fending off defenders and finding ways to score all the way through contact.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-and-roll strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
team, everyone. Get loud for them once again.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Wiggins drawn the double team. And it's sent back by KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Kicks it out to Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can be the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Down low, Craig. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And they recover it. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Phoenix leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Craig. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Outside Curry. And stolen by Ayton. Booker up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Green.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Over Booker. Curry can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Here's Green. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And he gets it to go.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
.40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Thompson. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Now Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Curry with it. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Thompson. Oh, went in there and trying to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Maybe the last guy on the floor you want going to the line. Clay is a great foul shooter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your song.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. Suns lead by 10. Shot's good by Durant.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Curry, defended by Paul. Curry is inside. And they pick up 2.
Chris Paul. Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
And Greg has it in the corner. Outside, KD. Ayton inside. The second chance effort. And it's Durant laying it in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Pass to Kuminga. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Klay Thompson
Sinks the triple.
field goal.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
To the middle, Kuminga. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Durant, that's good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Curry. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Here's KD. Can't connect from short range. Warriors trailed by 9. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes. For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength, but when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Wiggins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Pass to Kuminga. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor. Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Higgins outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here is Paul. Ayton in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns.
Your Suns.
He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with it.
15.
That's right, Suns fans.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton. That one goes in.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Green. To the paint. On the wing, Green. Wiggins, left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
The first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Shot clock at 6. Green. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton. And the Suns call time. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Durant in the corner. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Durant down low. Here's Craig. Back to KD. Count it. Good. Durant's got 14 points.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Back to Curry. And he lays it straight in.
Assisted by
9 points for Stephen Curry.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 12. Thompson left side. Back to Wiggins. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul goes in.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Chris Paul.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
and he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
Fourth team foul.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 10 points for Chris Paul.
It's his agility that helps Paul beat interior defense, especially when it's tight like this.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors trailed by 13. Back to Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Andrew Wiggins.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
Pass to Green. Kuminga up top. Outside Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Phoenix with the ball. Suns leading by 14. Here's Booker. And he drives in. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
and he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Paul missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Inside. Here's Ayton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And the Suns lead by 16. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Left side Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Curry attacking. And the rejection by Ayton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ayton in the corner. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Warriors on D. Booker draws the double. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. And the Suns miss again. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Green. And he overshot that one, missing.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Booker. Wiggins with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Green, no luck. Suns lead by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for DeAndre Ayton.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Ball outside. Back to Craig. And the Suns miss again. Curry looking it over. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Pass to Durant. Over Wiggins. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away.